Concrete is the backbone of modern infrastructure. But did you know that the cement used in traditional concrete is responsible for nearly 8% of global carbon dioxide emissions? This has raised a major environmental concern. What if we could build structures without relying on cement? Introducing Geo-Polymer Concrete, an eco-friendly alternative that could revolutionize the construction industry. Unlike traditional concrete, which depends on cement as a binder, Geo-Polymer Concrete replaces it with industrial byproducts like fly ash, slag, and metakaolin. These materials react with an alkaline solution, forming a strong and durable concrete matrix without the need for cement. Let's begin our understanding of Geo-Polymer Concrete by looking at its history. The idea of using natural binders isn't new. Ancient civilizations like the Egyptians and Romans unknowingly used similar techniques. The Egyptians are believed to have used a mix of limestone, clay, and natural binders in their pyramid construction. The Romans developed Roman concrete, a blend of volcanic ash, lime, and water, which made their structures incredibly durable. In the 1970s, materials scientist Joseph Davidovich studied these ancient methods and discovered that their strength came from a unique chemical reaction. Inspired by this, he introduced the concept of geopolymers, materials that could replace cement with industrial byproducts like fly ash and slag, activated using an alkaline solution. This led to the development of Geo-Polymer Concrete, offering a sustainable alternative to conventional cement-based concrete. Now that we understand how the concept of Geo-Polymer Concrete emerged, let's explore what it is and how it works. Geo-Polymer Concrete is a cement-free material where silica and alumina-rich industrial byproducts react with alkaline activators to form a strong and durable structure. Unlike traditional concrete, which gains strength through cement hydration, Geo-Polymer Concrete relies on a different chemical process, resulting in higher strength, better durability, and a lower carbon footprint. To understand this process, let's now dive into the chemical reaction behind it, geopolymerization. To make Geo-Polymer Concrete, we need 4 main ingredients. 1. Waste material, binder, fly ash, metakaolin, or silica fume. 2. Alkaline solution, sodium hydroxide/potassium hydroxide plus sodium silicate/potassium silicate. 3. Aggregates, sand, gravel, or crushed stone. 4. Water, helps in mixing and workability. Now, let's break it down step by step to understand how the reaction works. 1. Waste material, binder, the alternative to cement. Instead of cement, we use industrial byproducts like fly ash, metakaolin, or silica fume. These materials are rich in silica and alumina. In traditional concrete, cement acts as the binder when mixed with water. In Geo-Polymer Concrete, silica and alumina from fly ash or metakaolin act as the binder, eliminating the need for cement. If these byproducts are not used, they become waste, leading to environmental pollution. That's why Geo-Polymer Concrete is considered a sustainable alternative. 2. Alkaline solution, the activator. The raw material, fly ash, metakaolin, etc., won't react on its own. To activate it and start the chemical reaction, we use an alkaline solution. This solution is made of 1. Sodium hydroxide and AOH, or potassium hydroxide KOH, breaks down the silica and alumina. 2. Sodium silicate, Na2CO3, or potassium silicate, K2CO3, enhances the reaction and strengthens the structure. Let's understand the reaction that helps in the strength gain of Geo-Polymer Concrete. The figure illustrates the geopolymerization process used to fabricate geopolymer cement or concrete. It represents the chemical transformation of aluminosilicate materials into a hardened geopolymer structure through a series of stages. Here's a step-by-step breakdown. 1. Dissolution. Raw materials like fly ash, metakaolin, silica fume, and slag are mixed with alkali solutions, example, sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide. This breaks down the raw materials into silica and alumina species in solution. 2. Nucleation. The dissolved silica and alumina species form small oligomers of aluminosilicate, with a silica by aluminium ratio of 1. Sodium ions help in charge balancing. 3. Oligomerization. The aluminosilicate oligomers further link together, forming a polysilicate framework. This step establishes the early gel structure of the geopolymer paste. 4. Polymerization. The oligomers undergo polymerization, forming a strong and stable three-dimensional geopolymer network. 5. Curing. The polymerized material hardens through curing, resulting in geopolymer cement or concrete, which exhibits high strength, durability, and resistance to chemicals. The key factors affecting strength of geopolymer concrete are: 1. Alkaline activator concentration. Higher NaOH concentration accelerates strength gain. 2. Curing temperature. Heat curing, 60 to 80 degrees Celsius, accelerates polymerization, achieving strength within 24 hours. 3. Calcium content. The addition of GGBFS enhances early strength by forming additional hydration products. Advantages of geopolymer concrete. Geopolymer concrete offers remarkable advantages over traditional Portland cement, making it a game-changer in sustainable construction. Higher strength. It outperforms conventional cement in both tension and compression, making structures more resilient. Chemical resistance. Unlike Portland cement, geopolymer concrete resists alkalis, acids, salts, and other corrosive substances, enhancing durability in harsh environments. Waterproof properties. Thanks to its nanostructure, water molecules cannot penetrate, significantly improving longevity and resistance to moisture-related damage. Fire resistance. Geopolymer concrete can withstand extreme temperatures above 1,000 degrees Celsius, 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit, without losing structural integrity, making it ideal for fireproof applications. Thermal insulation. It naturally improves energy efficiency in buildings by providing better insulation, reducing the need for artificial heating and cooling. Lower carbon footprint. Traditional Portland cement production releases 0.9 tons of CO2 per ton of cement, whereas geopolymer cement can reduce emissions by up to 90%, making it a more environmentally friendly choice. Faster construction. With rapid strength development, it achieves 50% of its total strength within just 3 days, significantly speeding up project timelines. Extended lifespan. While traditional concrete lasts around 100 years, geopolymer concrete has the potential to last an astonishing 10,000 years, ensuring long-term sustainability and reduced maintenance costs. With these impressive benefits, geopolymer concrete could revolutionize the construction industry, offering a stronger, more durable, and eco-friendly alternative to conventional cement. Ready to explore more innovations? Subscribe to Civil Engineering Fanatics and stay ahead in the world of construction.